All right, and we're rolling. How's it going, Caps fans? It is Thursday night, which means we are one night away from the opening night of the 2010-2011 season for your Washington Capitals. As you know, the NHL faceoff started tonight with the Carolina Hurricanes and Minnesota Wild in Helsinki, Finland, and also other slates of games going around tonight. But all that matters, we want to hear about the Caps. Caps went 5-1 in preseason, looked pretty good. They were pretty good. They were dominant throughout the whole preseason, except for the last game against Nashville. They kind of laid an egg, but that's okay. Power play looked good in the preseason. Penalty kill much improved. They were well, except for the last game, they didn't do too hot. But throughout they still finished the preseason above 90%, which is good considering they finished 25th in the league, about 75% last year, which is awful. We had the number one power play, but we couldn't kill off any penalties. So that was a point of emphasis from the end of the season to the start of this season. Caps, we haven't had many things to talk about. George McPhee keeping the team intact. So yeah, I was a big rooter for Marcus Johansson in the preseason and rookie camp. Very glad that he made the team. I always liked him over Matthew Perreault. I mean, I like Matthew Perreault. He's a good guy. Skates, he scores. But just the way that Johansson was used during the preseason, he has offensive skills. He was almost a point per game. He had 5 assists in 6 games. He didn't have any goals, but it's all right. He was almost a point per game guy. Let's see here. His defensive abilities is what made Bruce Boudreau and the gang pick him over Perreault, Gordon, and/or Beagle. Not that they really mattered. It was really between Perreault and Johansson. Dream world, we could have kept both. That's not going to happen. We have too much depth. And so that's why we had someone. I'm happy that we have Johansson. I'm very excited to see him play. I don't think he'll start on the second line center right away. He played pretty good when he played with Semin and in the preseason. But I think we're going to start with Fleischmann. I think Johansson is going to start on the third line, and we can work him up. So, what do you guys think? Are you excited to see Marcus Johansson? I know I am. You can let me know. Leave comments. Playing against Atlanta tomorrow night. We love torching Atlanta. Alex Ovechkin loves torching Atlanta. More goals against Atlanta than any team in his NHL career. Well, most of his goals are scored against the Southeast anyway, but hey, what can you do? It's not our fault we play in the division. So yeah, we got back-to-back nights. Neuvirth is going to start tomorrow night against Atlanta. Bruce Boudreau hasn't made up his mind whether he's going to go with him back-to-back nights or if Sabourin, we get to see Danny Sabourin in his Verizon Center debut Saturday. He hasn't decided yet. We'll have to see how Neuvirth plays. If you don't know, Varley was placed on injured reserve as a precaution just so the Caps could get to the 23-man roster for opening night. They can activate him whenever, but he did come out and say today that he doesn't think he's going to play this weekend. Earliest he would be playing Monday versus Ottawa at Verizon, but I don't even doubt that. I think Neuvirth will get the start on Monday, and we'll see Varley later in the week. So yeah, big weekend of games. We got Atlanta, we got New Jersey. Get to hoist that President's Trophy banner. It's another Southeast Division. We got Ottawa on Monday. I'm very excited. We all are very excited, but really, we're just excited to have hockey back, and all we want to do is hear this again. Alright, let's go Caps! Give me a thumbs up, maybe yes, no. I'll be doing this. I'll see you tomorrow after we kill Atlanta.